All right, my next guest at this time is part of the Kung Fu Grip. This past January at the Lexington Music Awards, they won the award for Best Funk R&B Reggae Award. I'm joined with the man himself, Adam Dobson. What's going on, man?
How's it going, Kenny? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time and doing this interview. I appreciate it.
No problem. I think we were scheduled before when we had some weather knocked everybody out.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember. I think we was trying to get an interview going before you had a show with Chucky Campbell. I think
Yeah,
that
that's
was
right.
yeah. So I'm glad that we was able to get this interview to happen. First and foremost, congratulations to the Kung Fu last January. You guys won the Best Funk, R&B, and Reggae Award at the Lexington Music Awards.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
congratulations. How did it feel for you and the group to win the award? How did it feel?
It was an honor actually. We it's always an honor to get recognition for something you work so hard to put together.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
it had me speechless. It really did. I mean, and I've been on stage for 22 years, so to be speechless is something.
Definitely shows and prove that hard work pays off, and there's a lot of support that you guys got, and I have not had a chance to see you guys perform yet, but I look forward to down the road in the future. So let's talk about the Kung Fu Grip. Um, what made you guys decide to name yourself the Kung Fu Grip?
We were tossing ideas around, and it was catchy, and it sounded good. And we were also Blonde fans, so caress me down the line. I didn't know she had a GI Joe Kung Fu grip, and of course the GI Joe figures we played with as kids, featured the GI Joe Kung Fu grip. And there's so many avenues for promotion. We didn't realize it when we, of course, chose the name, but there's so many avenues for promotion through Kung Fu grip. I mean, you've got the whole Kung Fu, you've got the fist, you've got GI Joe figure. I mean, it's just limitless. It seems like we've got unlimited supply of material for promotion. So it's been pretty awesome.
Kung Fu and GI Joe. It's quite the nice recipe for a well-established group like yourselves to put together, and you definitely made a name for yourself. And now, for people who never had a chance to, people like myself especially, has never had a chance to see the Kung Fu group perform before, what can people expect when you guys perform and hit the stage?
High energy, wide variety. We really don't really have any barriers when it comes to what we play, what genre we play, as long as it's something that's going to get people together on the dance floor and bring people together in general. Is the most rewarding part. To watch, a couple that's probably in their mid-50s, early 60s, having a great time with some people that are in their mid-20s, early 30s, it's just great to see everybody be able to come together because we play everything. I mean, from James Brown to Bruno Mars, everything in between. In that avenue, we also cover a wide variety of hip-hop and 90s hip-hop and pop, popular music now. If it's hot, we're playing it. I mean, it's just, there's no getting around it. If it's on, if we see a group perform on, like Fallon or SNL or something like that, that usually tells you what's going to hit the radio next, and just because it hasn't hit necessarily the radio around here doesn't mean it's not already, in the United States being played. So we just try to keep an ear out for what we know works, what we feel like is going to be something that people are going to dance to. Because if the people are dancing, they're having a good time. And as long as they're having a good time, then they're going to love us.
I definitely like the variety that you guys bring. I like to think of myself as a variety listener. I listen to all types of music, and So that's definitely got me intrigued even more to see you guys perform in the future. Now, for you, I'm sure a lot of band members have their favorite songs to perform. But what are some of the your favorite songs to cover?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I mean, I really enjoy just about everything we do. There's really it's not necessarily the song as it is the reaction. Um, seeing the just general public having a good time and enjoying themselves. And feeling free because it's not an easy thing to get out there and dance. It's not for everybody. To get on the dance floor and just act a fool. But to be able to make multiple, ages, races, kind of people get together and do it over and over again in different cities and different towns, it's what it's all about, man. It really is. It's a great thing. I've been in several bands. I've been on stage since I was about 14. I'm 36 now. I've been in several bands, played several different kinds of music. We kind of had an idea for this band when we put it together. We didn't want to play what everybody else in the area was playing. Not that everybody else in the area plays the same thing, but as far as cover bands go, you've got your rock bands that are playing what's hot as far as the rock charts and standards and classic rock and southern rock and country and a lot of you hear a lot of the same songs a lot of the times because they're good songs, not because the bands are any less of a good band. But we more or less focus on trying to do songs that people don't do or wouldn't think to do, or maybe somebody didn't think that it'd be cool to put George Michael's face and mix it with Jungle Boogie and make a big song out of it. People don't expect that, but it works. California Love and No Diggity work great together. Of course, Dr. Dre produced both of them, so why not throw them together? It's like live mixing. It's like old school live mixing with two turntables, except it's a 7-piece band for 4 hours.
That's awesome,
And
man.
it's like there's no real, like I said, there's no real boundaries. We try to break down these boundaries, because you've got really good bands that are funk dance bands, and there's limitations. It's like there's barriers, like walls, like we the box and play, necessarily Georgia Satellites or Copperhead Road or something like that, because that's not the kind of band we are. Obviously, we try to cut that out and make just the kind of band we are, the kind of band that we are. You know what I mean? You're not going to hear your typical rock cover band pull out some, Casey and the Sunshine necessarily, or James Brown or Michael Jackson, or occasionally you will, but, boundaries are what we were trying to eliminate. People say that, well, it's not our crowd, it's, it's not our kind of place, we don't play there because we don't play that kind of music, but see, we cut all that out and make ourselves available for all kinds of genres and all kinds of venues and all kinds of situations. I mean, we played festivals, we played hip-hop conventions, we played, just, we can fit in. And the cool thing is making people who maybe necessarily wouldn't have liked, hip-hop from the 90s or maybe weren't even aware of how awesome that it was, go home and start looking up these songs and be like, oh, yeah, I really like that. I mean, they may have never heard of it any other way. You know what I mean? We're introducing people to stuff that they're not familiar with, Perhaps people that do dig on some 90s hip-hop and stuff that are coming to hear us for that maybe necessarily aren't huge fans or have put themselves in a situation to listen to, some James Brown or some, like I said, some Michael Jackson or some Bruno Mars or some Justin Timberlake, or some more poppy stuff that's popping right now, DNCE. Yeah, if it's hitting, man, we're playing it, dude. We're trying to learn it before it's been on the radio so long that it's wore out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and I give you guys and girls credit for going that route and to perform in front of a variety of audiences that's fans of all types of music, and just something about you and Kung Fu Grip that makes it work. And when you play the song, people are gonna recognize it, and they're gonna want to get on their feet and dance. And music is powerful. It definitely impacts people. And when there'll be times when people feeling down, not having a good day. I like to consider music a time to heal and to
Oh
get your
yeah,
mind off of.
definitely a therapy.
Yeah, it's therapy pretty much. Now, do you all have any like upcoming shows, upcoming performances you like to promote?
We will be at Proud Mary on the River next Friday. We were at Brick Alley last night. You can go on our website. It's artistecard.com/Kung Fu Grip KY. It's got videos, pictures, upcoming show dates. It kind of keep you up to date a little more than Facebook. Facebook has got to where it wants to limitate you, give you a little bit of limitations. Seems like when we started this band 4 or 5 years ago, we could invite, just everybody can invite all their friends, and you'd have thousands and thousands of people on your invite list.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seems like it wants to cut you off somehow, like somewhere around how many likes that your page has, or something like that. I'm not really sure what the deal is with it, but there's a limitation to how many invites. It'll tell you have reached your invite limit, and that's odd. But at the same time, they're saying, but if you'll give us $10 a day for 30 days, we'll make it reach 50,000 people.
Ooh.
So we do have a website, like I said. It's an Artist E-Card page. It's actually excellent for any band, local band, whether it be cover band, original band, or whatever. It's of course there's paid versions of it, but it's absolutely free. You get so much. You get so much power and control over it. You get so many pictures, so many videos. You get to design every bit of it, top to bottom. You can add audio. It's pretty awesome.
Adam, it was great chatting with you, man. Thank you so much for your time. Continued success. And tell the rest of the band I said hello. And I look forward to seeing you guys and girls on a future show. Again, thank you for your time, man.
All right, thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. That was Adam Dobson of the Kung Fu Grip.